This is T-Box Media. Welcome to League Night Henderson, round 1. This is our front 9. I'm Jarrad Newton and I'm here with Kane. How you going, bro?
I'm good, mate. Yourself?
Yeah, crack up.
Here's Stephen, first guy on the card. Getting pop shots.
Mr. Tim Marshall.
This is myself, showing off.
All great.
Not very well.
And me, Jarrad. Welcome to hole 1. This is one of the new holes, new layout. We've got a brand new tee box, about 6 or 7 meters to the right of where it used to be, and the basket's been pushed about 15 meters to the right, which just makes it that wee bit longer. I reckon it's about 80 meters, 85.
Here's Steve with a Tuku, I believe.
I gotta keep
But-
remembering that I don't walk in front of.
Bit too straight with that one.
First hole jitters on the card.
And Tim has laced it beautifully.
He plays this park a bit, eh? He knows this one.
Here's myself with an A3. Bit too low. And no skip.
I'm throwing a Kotuku. It's pretty straight Kotuku. It's a little bit beaten in. And just got it just a bit flipped up. I thought it was going to come back a bit harsh, but just outside circle.
Here's Steve with the big putt chance.
Nearly went OB. And nails
Beautiful
the massive
putt.
putt.
Great start. Here's Jarrad with the circle's edge. And
ching!
short. Here's me, probably about 8 meters, I think. And the same result. It's a common theme this round, that noise.
I'm going to blame it on Paul. First time on the camera. Too low. But it's not a bad start. 2 birdies and 2 pars for the card. And we're moving on to hole 2.
Yep, boys cleaning it up now. Beautiful slow-mo for Steve's 12-meter putt there. Alright, here's hole 2. Couple of options here. Turn over backhand, mid-range or putter, or a sidearm flick with a fairway to mid-range. I think Steve's throwing a P-Walker, or it might have been a Tui actually. I think
Not
this is
quite
an
sure what
Essence
Tim's throwing
from,
here.
I believe it was an Essence.
Essence, yeah. It probably throws that one a bit through that card.
Yeah,
It's a little bit short. Circle's edge short.
I like to go for the sidearm on the shot. Just takes that tree in the middle right out of the way. As you saw Tim hit it. And that's a good result for me.
Nice skip.
Happy with that one.
Right under the branches. And I'm throwing a Banshee, a bit of old school Innova, 7503, and it just is a little bit wide, but it's just
Enough
great.
height to
Yeah,
get that
absolutely parked. Straight at the edges.
And Tim, oh sorry, Steve, just right. And Tim's obstructed by the tree here. It's a tough stance. Yeah, that branch was probably putting him off. Right in his face. This should be easy for me. And it is. Clean up by Steve.
Nice putt from Steve.
Jarrad barely needs to putt that one.
Still took my time. I didn't want to miss that.
No.
We got hole 3. This is last of the birdie dream run start. Before the holes start getting a little bit tougher. This one is like a decent backhand hyzer shot is the best play for me, but a lot of people like to hang out the forehand as well. What are you throwing here, Kane?
That's the A3 again, but just a bit more juice on it.
It was a nice shot, mate.
Yeah, it was
Nice
close.
shot.
I thought it might
Probably
go
wasn't
in.
exactly what you were going for, but nearly made some magic. I'm throwing my trusty Banshee on this same hole as well, and I just threw it a little bit inside nose up to what I normally do.
Yeah, and faded out quite a bit left there. Believe Steve's throwing a Huia. He throws all RPM discs, and that is beautiful. Oi. Big skip, but he's still inside the circle.
I'm not sure what Tim's throwing here, but it's a beautiful shot.
Yeah, that is a beautiful shot.
That's how you line it up. Just a wee bit short, but he's right inside the circle.
Yeah,
Nothing
he's
wrong.
about 7 meters. Jarrad with a 12 meter putt chance here.
Just didn't want it, eh?
What does Damien Peters say? Meow. Oh, and Steve's just a bit right, but he had the height on dialed in. Here's my about 7 meter putt.
Nice,
And
mate.
no worries. Happy with that. And Tim with the...
Bad luck, bud.
That was strong side too. It was just rude. Very rude.
I'll blame it on the basket for you, mate. Steve,
Clean up
some
this
solid
one.
cleanups. Yeah, we're talking about it.
Clean up for Jarrad. On to hole 4. 115-ish meters. It's a big turnover backhand, or I like to throw a roller, and if you've got the power you can get most of the way with a sidearm. But one of the nicest holes on the course, I reckon.
Yeah, agreed.
So here's my roller disc. A little bit high,
Oh,
but
just-
it still found the right angle when it hit the ground, and the grass is just long enough to slow it down. Ended up parking it pretty much just under that tree.
Beautiful shot in the end, mate. I'm throwing my Wraith. This is my beat up favourite Wraith in the bag.
And that is beautiful angle control there.
Yeah,
Just a slight left to right wind would have carried that all the way in the basket.
yeah.
But it was dead, no wind today. Very humid. Steve, a bit too much height on that one, but still gets a decent result. Probably 30 meters short. And Tim just didn't get enough on that. They had the right height and the right angle, but just didn't quite connect with his timing. So he's got about a 45 to 50 meter upshot.
Yeah.
This is probably one of the strongest parts of his game from what I've seen, and he just absolutely parks it.
Yeah. agreed. Handy chainsaw in the background.
Jump up for Steve, but way right on that one. But didn't creep too long, so he'll have an easy par putt at the end. What was that, about 15?
Yeah, I was just being safe.
Yeah, bit nose up, bit safe.
Yeah,
I think last week you went long back into the bushes, didn't you?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's good recovery. First straddle putt of the day for me. Just to make it a really nice start. And no problem.
Beautiful, mate. That's a hole that you want to get. That's on a lot of people's dream holes right there. You seem to nail the roller a fair bit, so you got that one locked, bro.
It's been a few weeks in a row actually where I've got that.
Yeah. Let's hope hopefully the lawnmower man does his job and keeps that grass nice and short for us, eh?
Absolutely. Everyone else is cleaning up.
That's and number hole 5. This hole we play on the front 9 and on the back 9. It's the only hole that we play twice, so it's one you want to get because you play it twice as much as all the others. It's one that it's one of my personal favourites. I love throwing a big wide hyzer forehand, but a straight mid backhand for the back door is also common. What do you got in the hand there, Kane?
That's an A2, and I just didn't get the angle right, but it's got an open putt. What's that disc?
It's my A3. It's pretty new, and I got a really big skip off that, and I think I'm just near the pathway.
I think Steve's throwing a hooier again, and a bit too much height, but he's got a putt from there. Tim with the solo backhand on the hole and just had a shocker. But he's got a straight look at the basket. Save his par.
Yep, good up.
Here's Steve with a chance for a bird.
Lines it up.
Oh,
and that looked absolutely beautiful from where I was standing. I thought that was in.
here's my chance.
And Kane,
just
good
a bit
height.
right.
Just
At the height, just too right.
Just didn't want it.
And Jarrad cleans that up, no worries.
Yeah, needed that.
Guess every time you push for that ace, you get that skip away towards the path.
Yeah, that'd be a nice.
But it'll go in one day, mate.
Be a nice one. It'd be worth it.
And this is a shocker for me. One of those moments that no one wants, missing a 5 metre putt, especially on camera.
That's a lesson for everyone. Take your time, eh? Doesn't matter how short it is.
Yeah. So that brings me back down from cloud 9.
Yep.
Back to
Off
reality.
your turkey.
Yeah.
But that's all right. I like
Here's
this
hole
part of
6.
the course.
So this is another new tee spot on this hole. It's moved back about 10 metres. It just brings the disc selection probably up one for a lot of people.
Yeah, I had a shocker there. Early release. Just
But got a
one
great
of my
kick.
favourites. But there, that was my Explorer.
Believe that's a 2E.
And Steve just gets a great ground play.
Yeah, and it's
Right inside the circle.
all the ground tickles and it's parked. And that's a mutant from Tim. And just too high, not enough anhyzer. I'm throwing my A3 again. I'm loving this disc. I throw it on most mid-range shots now. And I actually didn't notice that, but there was a big air bounce.
An air bounce there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you got a mean
That's why
skip.
why that highs it out so much. So yeah. Tim with a bit of a wayward upshot there, which is unusual for him. And just a beautiful little putter layup there. I've still got a chance just outside, but I just flung it right again. I think that's 2 missed rights, but the perfect height in a row now.
Yeah, bad luck from Tim.
Yeah, bad luck from Tim.
Steve, loving that distance today.
Beautiful birdie for Steve. Showing the boys how it's done. No more 5 metre misses for me. That was not going to happen.
And clean up.
Unfortunate bogey for Tim. And clean up for Jarrad.
Now, this is another reasonably new hole. We had a couple of trees down there last year, and it used to be just tucked into the right there, and it's been recently put back behind this big long tree that hopefully stays there as a bit of a border to the edge of the circle, and we've got a big raised basket off some macrocarpets.
Believe this is a P Walker from Steve. He loves these hyzer flip shots, and that is
So straight.
beautiful.
Such a beautiful disc. It really looked like it might have
Yeah,
gone in
and
there
that
for a
is
second.
parked again. He's putting the pressure on.
And just not exactly what I wanted.
Just
Tried to throw a flex higher, and it just went nose up.
didn't get that angle right. Yeah, I'll go with the side arm on this hole too. I'm throwing my machete, and I think I just didn't give it enough juice, but got to kind roll forward. Mutant again from Tim.
Beautiful shot. Evolution. Is it the evolution?
He's a mutant.
Yeah, unfortunately mine went
Over the path.
Yeah.
On the stump?
Boys gave me a kind lie, so I didn't have a raised basket anymore.
This is a full-on tester still.
Yeah.
It's still outside circle, and this is to save par and raised basket. So if you miss, it's going long.
Not gonna lie, I really wanted it, but just played it safe in the end.
Did.
Unfortunately, a little bit short, a little bit right.
And that was there was nothing good about that one.
You didn't want to see that at all, did you?
No.
Kane? Yeah. Oh,
And Tim
yeah.
again short.
Everyone
I
got
think
the
that's-
yips on this hole.
Yeah, we did. Apart from Steve.
And then Steve.
Oh no, that was another basket hit. Sorry.
I think we all hated this
There's
hole.
quite a lot of those in this round actually. You probably notice.
Steve doesn't like the straddle.
Bit of banter for the boys.
Yeah. Great card, must say.
Yeah,
Shout out
lots of fun.
Steve and Tim. Had a good round.
First hole without a birdie, that one. Alright, here's hole 8. This is probably one of the easiest holes on the course. This is just a little backhand putter turnover or a little side hand flick with a putter or a mid. Pretty straightforward, really.
Is that a Ruru?
A Ruru, yep. Bit too high.
Still got a putt.
Yep, still got a putt. There's not a lot of danger with this hole, really.
This is your
Unless you
favourite
just lace it.
driving putter, isn't it, Kane? This is pure.
This is my putter too.
It
Yep.
is.
Yeah.
Oh, it's nice line out of the hand, mate. That was lovely.
Yeah.
And Tim,
Thanks.
just probably a shot he'd want again. A little bit low.
Didn't take his time.
I'm throwing my trusty Kia.
And that is perfect. That
And
would have
I
been close to
nearly went for a
touching the
skip in.
basket there.
Very close.
I don't mind the look
Nice tree kick. Timid like that.
Yeah, Tim's having a bit of a slump at the moment, which is unlike him. Solid player, usually. And there's another basket hit. The boys don't want it today. Paul's putting the yips on us.
I'll tell you what, if a few more of them went in, we would have had a pretty hot round. Nice clean up.
Yep. Needed that.
Not taking any chances for my short putts today.
Clean up for Tim. And tap in par for Steve.
And final hole of the front nine, number 9. This is quite a pretty hole. It's very low ceiling. It's quite short, 65 meters. You really just want to throw a low skip shot forehand into the pine needles, or you want to throw a turnover backhand with a bit of ground play, ideally. What are you throwing here, Kane?
Throwing my dagger. It's the straightest putter I've got. Straight up the guts is the plan. And too high. Had to do it for the camera on that one.
Everybody hates that branch, eh?
Yep.
And that was very early out of my hand.
That got super greasy and you are parked.
Jesus.
That was my glow tui.
I believe this is a Ruru from Steve. The same one he threw on the last hole. And that's going to be perfect.
That's how you play the hole.
Bit of ground plate.
Yeah. Don't be too greedy. Don't need much, eh?
No.
And Tim?
I'm not sure what that is, but it's a beautiful looking disc anyway.
Slightly
and
nose up. Just going to give him a nice putt though.
He's got a putt.
Edge.
He's inside the circle here. I've got no chance of throwing this in, so I'm just going to lay that in.
What are you throwing there, mate?
It's a brand new pig that I got off Hades. I think it was the week before.
Some good skip action, mate.
Tim left it short again.
Ting.
Still shot like the half round at the end. I remember he went in fucking.
Easy birdie for Steve.
Yeah, and just the boys cleaning up now.
Easy birdie for Jarrad. And that puts it a 3-way tied at 3 under through the front 9. So not a bad effort from the boys. We've all definitely played a lot better than that, but no one's too disappointed. Maybe Tim might be a little bit, but at least he's not over.
Average, but that's good. That's alright.
Alright, well we'll see you on the back 9 coverage.